Well, hello, all you beautiful peeps out there in the interwebs. This is Tashlan with Charlie the dog and Puddin' and Pie the pussycats. And this is going to be something a little bit different. I'm here with some members of the Creaticrew, LHS Buster and Saber Dev. And a friend of Saber's as well is also going to be joining us. And LHS Buster and I are going to be shown the ropes in a game we've wanted to play for a while called Stellaris. This is going to be, I'm going to split this into two because it was done on live stream. So it's 2 hours long, which is quite a lot to upload. So I'm going to try and split it into sort of 2 1-hour parts. I hope that you enjoy. This is going to be, from my point of view. So sometimes a lot of what you hear might not match up a lot with what you're actually seeing. But I hope that you enjoy. It's a very strategic game, and I had a lot of fun sort of learning the basics. And hopefully we will be doing a lot more of this. So sit back, enjoy, and watch a very, very newbie person playing Stellaris. So thank you. Enjoy it so much. I'm really enjoying this.
It's a fun game.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're just starting out. Like it gets so interesting and involved as you once you meet all the other empires, the politics start really mattering, and tactics and stuff starts to really matter too.
Yeah.
I imagine it's really hard to keep track after a while.
It can be. I'm having trouble keeping track of the massive multiplayer Sunday sessions I'm doing. Because there's so much going on politically.
Dude, I wish that I could join that. It just didn't work out.
Yeah. You could have joined yesterday late, probably, but I think
I wouldn't have had my empire with.
He could hack it in. What he's doing is he's using the console to get people who are joining late into the game, but they start off as primitive empire or primitive civilizations that just learned of spaceflight. So, yeah.
Oh.
So you'd be way behind.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it'd be worth it. I don't want to come in and just be some dummy in the corner eating glue.
Fair. I need to have my science ships keep exploring.
What do I do about defenses? I mean, I know now that a neighboring system is hostile.
Okay.
How do I prevent them from invading my space?
So there are different ways to do that. Specifically with star bases now, this is kind of an interesting point of the game that a lot of people are still exploring with this new mechanic.
Complete.
Using defenses on your star base, defensive stations, that is a great way to do it.
Okay.
You can set up your star base to have gun batteries on it, multiple gun batteries, and that seriously improves how strong your station is.
Okay. So I need minerals, lots of minerals.
Yeah, lots of minerals for that to happen. It's pretty not feasible at this point in the game to do that, effectively.
Can I send my fleet there to protect?
You can, but what's the strength of those enemies?
I don't know. My science
okay.
ship went into that
Construction
system
complete.
and they got destroyed immediately.
Yeah, don't send your fleet
Don't
there. They'll
even.
get destroyed too.
Yeah, don't
No, I
bother.
just wanted to send the fleet to my adjoining system to the border.
Honestly, it doesn't matter. If they're that strong, just keep it in your home system. If they do decide to attack, they're going to go for your capital. And it's better to have a concentrated military power in your capital versus in some random system where it'll easily get taken out.
A question. When would you need a colony ship?
To colonize a planet. So you're going to want to do that, but actually there's a quicker way to do that, and instead of like building the colony ship, then selecting which planet you want to inhabit. What I do is I go to said planet I want to inhabit. So a quick way to do that is galaxy map mode.
Mm-hmm.
And the system that planet's in, you'll see a little green like planet symbol on it, like next to it, right? It's like a green circle with some lines inside of it.
Is that in the galaxy view?
Galaxy view, looking at the
Construction
system
complete.
that the
We should
habitable
now be
planet
ready
is
to
in.
extend our great civilization to a second world.
Oh, sorry, the
This will
tutorial's
require the
talking at me.
construct-
Stop.
Oh no, it's fine.
I see it says potentially habitable, and it says click
Yep.
to cycle between planets.
So click on that, and then you'll have the
You have
planet
to survey
menu
them
pop up.
first.
Yeah.
Yes, I have
If you've already submitted it,
Arctic
good.
terrain, snow and ice, which is good for me, apparently.
Yep. So you have that planet summary panel popped out now?
Yes.
You've clicked on it? Okay, so go to the planet summary tab. You should see terraform and colonize buttons in the middle.
Ah, yes.
If it's did you build a starbase in that system
I
first
have,
off?
yes.
Okay, so the colonize button should be lit up for you.
Yes.
You should be able to click on it. All right, so click on that,
Okay.
and then you can select. Sorry, I'm like a little bit behind you. Walk you through this step by step in a second. Hold on. And okay, because I'm doing the same thing right now.
All right.
So hit the colonize button, and now you have this showing the tiles,
Yeah.
System
as well
survey
as
complete.
your home planet.
Yeah.
Click on the down arrow, and then click the little button that says, if you hover over it, it says colonize. Right?
It says lacking 145.582 little gemmy things.
Oh, the minerals. Okay, so you need to get 145 more minerals to colonize.
Ah, and then I can colonize it.
And then you can colonize. You just click on that button, and then you'll have this little thing pop up under your cursor, and you click on whatever tile you want the cap
Okay.
to be on.
Alrighty, cool. So it's
Yeah,
just keeping an eye on those minerals and then do that when I can.
Yeah. I'm not sure what I want to do with my first colonized planet yet, but I'm going to go ahead and start that process. So by doing it that way, it eliminates the step of going and building a colony ship on your home planet and then having to choose where you want the colony ship to go.
Right. Well,
Basically, it automatically builds the ship, and the ship will automatically go to that planet and start colonizing.
before you said that there was a quicker way, I had already clicked to build a colony ship. So,
Oh,
it'll
so
work
you're already
either way.
building one.
Yes.
Okay, so all right, you can still use the same method once the colony ship is built. Now, with your home planet there, it will also pop up that there's a colony ship available to go colonize.
Ah,
And then
I
you
can
would
just
click
send
that
a
colony
ship.
ship, and yeah, exactly.
Okay. Oh, well, either way, it'll
Yeah.
work out then.
Yeah, that's just like literally the quickest way to do that.
Yeah, but I was a bit quick pushing the buttons.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Honestly, either way, you need to build the ship, right?
True. So,
So-
at least I know that that's why I was short the minerals, because obviously I'd use that to build the ship.
Yep. So actually, you're in good shape then.
Yeah. Better than I thought.
System survey complete.
What's your Unity output, Victus?
It's at 10.
Dang, son. What are you just building temples right off the bat?
I am faithful
Oh,
to the gods.
fanatic spiritualist.
Yeah, man. It's like the only thing that I have. I'm just super, super into my religion.
That's right. Forgot about that.
Yeah, so I have a temple, and then I have extra unity for my planetary administration, and then
Nice.
I also have plus like 15% to unity output, because my
Damn.
people are traditional and then they also get plus 20% for being fanatic spiritualists.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you know. What are you gonna do? Oh, it's
My
at plus
second
12 now.
science vessel got also destroyed. Apparently, I'm surrounded by hostile aliens.
Oh,
That
that's
sucks.
good, dude.
Evading hostile fleet.
Oops, I'm evading a hostile fleet as well.
I've not
You
met
guys
any
should
hostiles.
really, you should start worshipping the gods instead of doing weird heathen stuff.
We have
think that is
encountered
what
some form of alien vessels in the Banthal Gaum system. These strange objects have been flagged as gamma aliens until we can learn more about them. We should proceed with caution.
Yep. So, what you can do now is go to your situation log or hit F3. And then you have
The
an option
colonists
to
have all been
research those
transferred to the
guys.
new colony ship, and construction complete.
And it will take up one of your research productivity towards like a new tech.
Ah, right. Okay.
We have a colony ship, and we have found at least one suitable candidate for a permanent extrasolar outpost. I see no reason to delay further.
Ah, the
Plus
scientists
15.
survived
Let's
and retreated. Okay.
No.
Oh,
that's
good.
not too bad.
Good.
Colony ship
Oh,
is
that's
ready.
much better. You really don't want to lose science ships early on.
Yeah,
They're
it
super
hurts
important.
when you do. Hey Victus, I in that Sunday game, I had a Marauder fleet of
System survey
6.5k
complete.
just blast through my territory and destroy half my stations on its
Oh,
way
no.
to a black hole or on to a wormhole, which it went through. And then I went and rebuilt a couple
Research
stations, and then it came back through the wormhole and destroyed the ones I rebuilt.
Oh my god, dude.
Does it matter where
Uh,
you put your colony on which tile?
It kind of does.
'Cause
Like it can seriously help you out if you put it in a specific spot. So like usually I try to put it in the center if it's like a 25 tile planet. Usually that's not the case though. So I try to put it where it's going to help my planet most. So for example, I don't know if my stream's caught up yet, but I'm looking at the planetary summary for the one I'm colonizing. There's a tile that is empty. It has no mineral or no resources on it at all. There's nothing in that little black bar between the fancy picture showing the tile.
Yeah.
I'm putting it there because then I'm not obscuring any resources. I'm not losing any.
So if you put it on a resource tile, that's not a good thing.
No, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not inherently a bad. I like to do it on blank tiles just because then I can exploit specific things more than I would have been able to if my capital's on it. With
Right.
specialized buildings, right?
Because I've got something that looks like a little gear. I've got, I think it's food, and then I've got gems, and then I think it's research and energy.
Yeah. Yeah. So your planetary capital, it has an adjacency bonus. I think it's for. Actually, is it for everything?
It's for... No, it's not for everything. It's for
minerals and food.
mineral, food, and energy.
Mineral, food, and energy. Okay, so, it'll have an adjacency bonus. So any tile that's like directly next or above or below your planetary capital will get a certain bonus. So put it somewhere where it's going to get you more resources when you build on that tile. So
Anomaly
say
found.
if you have minerals, put it next to that mineral tile if you can. Because then later you can build a mine on it and you'll get more minerals out of that mine
Okay.
than if it wasn't next to the planetary capital. Does that make sense? I know it's a
No, it does.
way of
I've been
Okay.
listening to you quite clearly. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I just want to make sure I'm explaining things well for you, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So there we go. I've got my new colony.
Good. Is it already building? It's already
The
being
ship's on its
colonized.
way.
Good.
'Cause-
All right, so
'cause
it
I-
all
'cause I had
Attempts
to
automatically.
to
build it
establish
already.
communications stand testament to our
So
technological
if it's already on its way
ingenuity,
to
but results are
the
lacking.
planet to
It is
colonize, then
likely
you
that
don't
the
really have
other
to worry
party
about anything.
possesses-
Just make sure it takes 8 energy throughout the time that it's being colonized. It's a lot longer now than it used to be. It's like 50 months or something stupid like that, unless you get expansion right off the bat as a tradition. But yeah, you just want to make sure you keep your energy at plus, which I just failed at miserably.
Ah. All of my little doohickeys in the top are all at a plus.
Good. All right, then you're good. You don't really have to worry about much for now. So you have some questions in chat here. Science ship hidden. If you have a ship set to do a lot of survey work but want it to do a research project, you can select the ship, then hold Control plus Shift when ordering it to do the research project to add it to the top of the orders list. Actually, I did not know that. Thank you for that, Varian Delacroix. Delacroix? I don't know how to say your name. I think that was right. Delacroix.
Delaquack.
Terrible. Anyways, yeah, thank you for that tip. I did not know that. Here's Saber question. So I was playing my single player game a little while ago and was minerals a day. I'm sure you mean a month. I saved the game and left. I loaded up the game today and I was at minus 43 minerals. I have no idea why. I'm so confused. That's a glitch.
Yeah.
It's
It can usually be solved if you don't drink vodka while you're playing.
that helps.
Just
Yes.
watching giant space krakens hunting down one of my science vessels.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
But it still looks fascinating.
So Buggy, that can be a glitch. Is your game still? Have you not unpaused your game, or have you unpaused your game and it's still at minus 43 minerals? That's my next question to you. Because if you haven't unpaused it, unpause it, and it should fix itself.
I have a question. Is it a good idea
Sure.
to upgrade a star base to a starport?
Oh, come
That's
on.
highly subjective. Depends on where it is.
Congratulations
well,
on
it's-
having colonized a new world.
Ooh.
Our
Is it in
colonists
your
are now in
system
the
that you're
process of
inhabiting?
building their first
Are you
settlement,
colonizing the
but it
planet
will
in that
take time
system?
for them to become
No.
self-sufficient.
I would focus on upgrading the starports where you have colonized planets first,
Okay.
if you're going to do that.
Okay,
right
that
away.
makes sense.
Yeah. You unpaused it, it's still the same. Buggy, you might want to load up a previous autosave of the game, like a few months back, and see if that is... Try to see like where it went wrong.
Evading
Because something might have
hostile
messed up
fleet.
when saving. And if you're using mods, there's a good chance that there's an issue with a mod. Oh my god, Max. You are loud, dude.
Yeah, Saber. So the missing scientist came back, and he gave me a bunch of drones to attack my things. So that's
Your
nice.
things? What things?
Yep, my stations.
System survey
Oh,
complete.
oh, he's having drones attack your station.
Yeah,
Have fun with that.
it's not fun. It's too far away for my fleet to get to. Just sucks.
Just watching your stuff burn.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm actually gonna build another construction ship.
Ooh,
That's
a
fine.
new tradition.
Yes. Usually you might want to try to get through your first tradition tree before you move on to another one. So then you
Makes
can get an ascension perk faster. Unless you need a very specific bonus from another one of the tradition trees, then you might want to do it, but that's like really situational.
Yeah. No, well, I decided
You know.
to go with the dynamic ectomorphism.
Jesus. Sounds awesome.
I know. That's just because it sounds.
See, I've never played as a hive mind actually. I've only played as robotic empires. That's the only just state consciousness
Oh
empire
yeah.
I've played as. So I've never done a hive mind, so I don't know like what traditions and ascension perks you have, because they're different for certain empires.
I seem to find that I have this tendency whenever I play a game, I've always got to play non-humanoid races. It's just a thing.
That's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
I have the same thing, but like the opposite.
Yeah,
I can't play with someone that's not humanoid.
You have to play humanoid. I don't know why you have that
That
complex.
I don't know, dude.
Sneaks into chat. What's going on, Rocket? How are you doing, dude? Hopefully you're having a good Monday. And hopefully this has been helpful to some newer players of Stellaris in chat. I know we have some relatively new people to the game. I mean, it's like super basic stuff that we're going through, but still, going back to basics is never a bad thing, really.
Well, it's a good thing if the basics are all you know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm still totally overwhelmed.
Well, hey, even I learned something today, which was that little trick that Varian shared with Control Shift. I did not know that would put it at the top of the orders list. Good to know. Yeah, this game is overwhelming for the first little while that you're playing.
Research complete.
Is there something like a research tree so you can see what leads to what?
You're gonna have to Google it. There's no in-game research tree. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want you to know because they like to sort of keep up the mystery.
Yeah. It's like, oh, where am I gonna go next with research? Which I guess makes sense.
I have a question regarding my home planet. I built a monument there, but it's inactive because I do not have enough population.
Okay, so you need population to grow on it.
It seems to grow on its own.
Yes, your population will grow on its own, but you can click and drag your populations around to different tiles.
Yeah, I tried that,
them.
and then it states that they are unemployed.
On the monument tile?
Yeah, I dragged them from another tile where... What is this tile, actually?
Oh,
where
it
a
might
power
be...
plant is.
Okay.
And then the power plant is underpopulated and won't do anything. And the stuff I moved is now unemployed.
Okay, so just to get this clear, you... well, first off, Buggy, yes, there was an update in the past 2 days. It updated to 2.0.1. That might have messed with mods that you might have installed, just an FYI. So, might want to roll back the update if you can. Or see if you can update mods. Anyways, Buster, so just to get this clear, you moved a pop from a power plant tile to your monument tile, right?
Yes.
Okay, so...
And then both buildings are inactive.
Okay, both buildings are... Okay, so click on the monument tile.
Yep.
Is that building deactivated? Like, do you have a button to activate it?
I deactivated it because it didn't do anything.
Okay, so activate it.
Okay.
And then that pop shouldn't be unemployed anymore.
Yeah, but then the power plant is not working any longer because I moved the population from there.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to make a choice. What do you need more? Do you need the unity from the monument more, or do you need the power more?
I see. Okay.
Usually, you don't want to build buildings that you don't have extra pops for, because then you're gonna be taking on the cost of running that building without getting anything from it.
Yeah.
You know. Like now I have an extra pop. Maybe I can extra. No, it's the same. Put that on that tile. Actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do that there. Is somebody home, Max? Somebody's home. What's that, guys? And off he goes. God, that dog is so loud.
What is the best way to improve the skill of one of my scientists on the science vessels?
Research, surveying if you can. Otherwise, research.
System survey complete.
What do I research? I need more skills to research a special project.
Special project anomalies. It's a interchangeable term for the game. But surveying other systems is a good way to get more experience for your scientist.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is everybody's mineral production right now?
I'm at plus 24. I'm going super slow this game, dude.
19.
Mine's at
Oh my
plus
God.
20.
Y'all are beating me. I'm at plus 16.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's because I've been doing Unity, not minerals.
Gotcha.
I
Okay.
also don't have a second planet.
Yeah, I just got my second planet, though it's being colonized still, so I'm not getting anything from it yet. All right, see you later, sir. Well, see you soon, actually, sir.
My monument should produce Unity for me.
Yep.
Oh, I looked at the wrong number. Okay. Forget
Yep.
what I said.
Should be good. Man, my slaves are really unhappy.
Are you a slave?
Say
I'm
that
slaves,
again,
man.
please. Your slaves are unhappy.
Yeah, they are.
I feel like you
comes
shouldn't
with the
care if
labor.
they're unhappy. They're slaves.
Let's see. Let's set right. I'll improve their living standards to decent.
Look at
You are
you.
a generous god.
I know. It's very generous, actually. It's quite expensive to do. Cost me 1 mineral a month. God, so expensive.
And all that effort for mere slaves.
I know.
What a waste.
They should be making me money, not costing me money.
I should actually advertise my empire to your slaves.
Yeah, what are you, xenophobe?
Yeah, I'm a xenophile.
Or xenophile, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could actually do that.
Yeah,
You can get populations to prefer you and leave his empire and join yours instead.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I know where I have to go.
So I have population controls enabled, so I don't think as long as I don't have a migration treaty with you, it'll be fine.
My empire has free love enabled.
Yeah. Who needs that?
Yeah, you hippie.
Sure.
Yeah.
You hippie slob.
It's right on my alley.
Ah,
I need to build.
I have a planet with a special project around it, and it states all factories study. So I sent a ship sniffing about.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let us know
nobody
what you
gets that. Okay.
Wait, what?
Surface
I
tiles
got
on
it.
habitable planets
Oh,
are
okay.
sometimes blocked,
I missed
preventing
the
their use.
term.
Clearing a tile blocker
Factory.
takes time and costs minerals and energy.
Took me a minute.
So basically, all I do right now is spreading,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty much, you're securing your territory and resources right now. That's this stage of the game, really.
Mm-hmm.
Construction complete.
It will get to a point where you're meeting other empires
Anomaly
to
found.
kind of strategically place star bases.
Yeah.
Where hyperlanes are kind of at a choke point. Because this game now is pretty much before the faster than light travel to get to other systems used to be varied. Now it's hyperlane only until you get the jump drive, but even then that's not going to be your primary form of travel, so you have to use hyperlane. So now Like there are some spots that I see that I would put a starbase. Like if you're looking at the stream, it would be right here. And that'll be a little delayed for you
Yet
guys in
another
chat.
impediment to our
voice chat
galactic
with me, but,
ambitions has been dealt with. That tile
I would put it there
block
because there's only one hyperlane going to it from outside of where I plan to have my borders. So I'm going to put a starbase there, and that's going to be pretty well defended once I make it into a bastion. We're good to go.
I put a starbase in every system I'm going through.
Yes, you put a starbase into it, but I mean, like, when I say putting a starbase there, I mean upgrading it, rather.
Ah, okay.
That's the better
heavily
way for me to
defended.
explain it. Yeah. I would start upgrading it to the higher levels of a starbase, and then eventually it would be a starhold or a star fortress, and then you put defense stations around it, loaded up with gun platforms and all that stuff. And we haven't even gotten into the ship designer yet, and that's where you can change up your defense stations to have different types of weapons on it. They can have different buffs on them, so that'll help out your fleets. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of depth to what you can do with even just your ships. So, but there's really no point for us to get into the ship designer yet because modules to put on them. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna be short on energy. Yay. Is the game kind of making sense to you guys now? For the most part?
Yeah, in a way.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, yeah. I feel like I need to experience a bit more to understand more.
Yeah, absolutely. We've only just gotten past our first 8 years of this save file, so.
We started 2020, right? So 8 years.
2200, yep.
Years,
Yep.
2200, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, 2020 would actually be right around the corner.
Yeah, it'd be pretty soon.
We just managed to send roadsters to Mars. Nothing else.
Yeah, right. Never mind faster than light travel.
Nope.
Yeah, but we sent a Tesla into space.
Yeah, a roadster. But
Yeah.
that thing is actually flying to Mars right now.
Well, it's flying past Mars, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it flying into the sun?
No, it's
Um,
orbiting the sun.
The idea was that it would be
System
orbiting the
survey
sun,
complete.
yeah. But I think it's now in an elliptical orbit where it's just going to keep passing by Earth and Mars.
That is so stupid.
No,
Can you
that's
imagine, like,
really cool.
one day, like 800 years in the future, there's like some guy that's like just taken off in his casual rocket from his house because we've advanced in technology, and he just gets hit by the roadster from
Construction
800 years
complete.
ago. That, like, Elon Musk launched in space. And it looks exactly the same because it can't decay.
Yeah.
So he just gets randomly hit by this like ancient car in space.
That's going literally thousands of miles an hour, or kilometers a second even.
I actually would imagine by the time we have personal rockets launching from our houses, that our sensor technology has advanced the same way and we would be able to see
I would hope
Tesla
so.
roadster in space.
He just ignored the
Not
warning.
running blindly into it.
For the
He was
sake of
drunk.
sanity, while flying your ship through space, I would hope we would have sensors like that.
Nah, he was drunk flying, so it didn't matter.
God damn it.
Oh, that's still a thing in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, people are still just as flawed as they were 1,000 years ago. So why
Why
wouldn't
not?
Yeah.
It's actually funny
Same
hearing you
stupid,
guys
just with space travel.
talk about this because I've actually been to the Atomium in Brussels, and that's where they had the 1950 World Expo, and it's
Oh, yeah.
all the original stuff that was in there. And one of the things that they've got was a little model of what they thought a future house would look like. And in the
Construction
garage
complete.
of each house was a little rocket launcher pad for your rocket car.
That's
Oh
awesome.
my god.
Oh, it's crazy.
They
I want one.
It's coming. You heard it in 1950.
I want one.
But it's just interesting that we, all these years on, we're still contemplating that as a possible future.
All right, guys. New donation goal: Cereber's personal rocket pad in his backyard. Let's go.
You do know that you can build a rocket with a straw and a 2-liter bottle of cola, don't you?
Shh.
Yes, you can.
Not powerful enough to bring me to Mars, though. It's
Yeah, I
not
wanna
strong
go to
enough
Mars,
to
man.
meet my problems.
Not even to the moon.
Not even the moon of my problems.
It's totally stupid when you think about it, that you can fly to orbit just fine, but the amount of energy you need to escape the gravity field of Earth alone is so huge.
Yeah, it's
so
ridiculous.
difficult to fly anywhere else but this low
Yeah, they
orbit.
should nerf that. They should nerf that in next Earth.
The devs should update the game so that we can do
Yeah,
that better.
Earth 2.0 should get rid of the...
Special
Yeah,
project
just
complete.
implement fly
Orbital bias.
faster than light travel already.
I know.
Dang it, I found some heretics. Ah, get out of here.
Found a wormhole.
Darn it.
I found it.
Okay.
Actually, it's a pretty
Yeah.
sick spot for a wormhole. Yeah, there are wormholes now in the game, so you can end up like traveling to literally the other side of the galaxy and
I
start
found a
building more
gateway. Is
bases
that a
there.
wormhole?
The gateway is basically
Yeah.
the same thing. Yeah, it's the same kind of mechanic. So you can end up like going through that gateway once you have the technology and being on the other side of the galaxy, and then you can start building star bases on the other side of the galaxy, assuming you don't end up in someone else's territory.
Hmm.
And then
was,
you can
uh,
have 2 points, and it's connected as if it was a regular border.
Yeah.
Really.
That was the reason I asked for the research tree, because I need the gateway activation research for it, and I have no idea how to get it.
Not for a while.
Yeah, not for quite a long time. We won't get there unless we continue this game.
How long are you planning to
Construction
make the
complete.
stream? I forgot to pay attention if you told me that.
Probably another half hour or so. I think
Okay.
that's what
Yep.
we blocked out for, right, Buster?
Yeah, I'm on it for another 30 minutes, tops.
Yeah.
Well, and by tops, I mean actually precisely.
Okay. Sounds good. There's a new
Approximately
credit system
precisely.
through Streamlabs. Yes, there is, Rocket. I'm kind of working through setting up the new credit system. You can earn more credits by watching my stream. And actually, I do have some redemptions set up, like 200 credits is you can just ask me whatever the heck you want. I'll do my best to answer that question.
Do you want to marry me?
Special project complete.
Do I want to? Is that what you just asked?
Yeah.
Or
You just said you can ask me
Um,
anything. Oh, just for credits. Ah,
yeah,
bad.
no, I can't answer that now because you don't have. You need to turn in 200 credits through Streamlabs. Come on. Is there a rate? I think it's. Yeah, I think I do have a rate set up. Let me go look. Hold on. I just messed up my windows. I'm messing everything up here. Back for you. Where is it again? There's so many things in Streamlabs now.
when I find a habitable world in one of the system I'm in, do I actually colonize it? Or wait until later?
That's up to you. I would colonize it as early as possible because there's
What
a
are the
long.
benefits?
The benefits are you can get a lot of resources.
I
Now, what I like to do with my planets is setting them up so that each planet is dedicated to one thing. That's in this game. That's min-maxing. So I would have a planet for mining, a planet for energy, a planet for unity, a planet for food, a planet for research. Now having a military planet is relevant in the game. So I mean, doing that is the best way to go about it. Now, when you do it, is really up to you and your strategy. I would do it personally as early as possible.
And the kind of resources I get are depending on the buildings I built on that
Special
tile on the planet?
project complete.
Yep.
Ah, I see.
Yep.
Oh,
I have tiles on my planet surrounded by a little border, like a yellow and black border, like a construction sign thing.
Okay, so those are tile blockers. Basically, you can't build anything on it until you clear that blocker, and that's for like a fee. I think usually it's a 200
Construction
energy.
complete.
I think now. That recently changed, so I believe that's
Ah,
the
I
amount.
see, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I've made first contact.
Good.
Good.
Oh,
That's awesome.
those poor people.
Unless
You
it's not.
assimilate already.
First contact with the Zura Corp.
Oh, that is you can trade with them.
Yes, business conglomerate operating out of the MUA system.
Yeah.
Cool.
Where is?
Anomaly found.
Oh yeah, time for my
Good.
first ascension perk.
Nice. Yeah, you're beating us all there.
I think I'm gonna do nihilistic acquisition.
Are you? I don't know. I feel like that's a
Maybe.
waste of an ascension perk.
Maybe not actually.
That again, I should have just let you do it. And,
Nah, I
There's
didn't do it anyway.
Actually, no planet for food, is there? Just make that uninhabited planets?
well, there are some planets that will have a lot of food tiles on it naturally. That's what I would dedicate.
Yeah. But I do
Being-
not have like a mining station around the planet for food.
No.
Just on colonized planets.
You can in a starbase set up a hydroponics farm once you get that technology,
Okay.
but not until then. And I mean, that's up to you if you want to dedicate a starbase to that.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I just unlocked a new tile, but I'm using almost all the food I produce right now.
Okay, yeah, you definitely want a surplus if you can manage that. And don't ever go below what you need.
Yeah.
Also, Rocket, I'm trying to find this on Streamlabs. I'm sorry, it's taking so long.
Our
Ah, here it
first
is.
Extrasolar colony. This means that if our homeworld were to
Point
spontaneously
settings.
combust, your species would no longer be rendered
Why
extinct.
are they not-
That is a comforting thought.
Okay, well, you get
wouldn't
10
you
coins
say?
every 10 minutes passively, as long as you're watching my stream. Connected to chat. I want to set up bonuses for following, subscriptions, and all that stuff. But apparently, it's not set up. I thought I had saved that, but it's not. So I'll do that after the stream. But yeah, there will be little things on the screen for the stream, and you could like click on them and play a little mini game, or click on like a coin that's flying by and you get coins. It's kind of neat. I like it. You guys let me know what you think of that in chat, and if you like it, we can go from there. I know a lot of streamers use it. Excuse me. Ooh, there's another habitable planet really close to me.
Anomaly
That's
found.
awesome. And actually, I'm going to move some slaves over here.
Can't believe you have slaves.
Yeah, of course I have slaves. There's no other way to do it.
There
I'm
is
jealous.
there is the collective.
System survey complete.
Did I mention
The only
free love?
collective I recognize is my doo-doo gods.
We all think with the same mind.
You know.
Come join the collective.
Oh yeah, what am I thinking right now?
You're thinking you want to join the collective.
Oh no.
Resistance is futile.
Resistance is marginally ineffective.
Simulate. Resistance is futile.
Ongoing research lacks scientists. What did happen there?
Ooh, your scientist must have died.
Apparently.
So click on the
Situation log
technology tab
updated.
or hit F4.
Oh, I have to recruit a new one. Okay.
Yep, you have to recruit
System
a new one. So
survey
click on that and then go from there. I'm gonna go with the power
So many
plant.
things, I have actually no idea what they mean. What means field manipulation plus 15%?
So there are different fields of research within the engineering society and physics, kind of like trees, I guess you could call them. So certain technologies, like I'm researching Power Plant 2 right now. That technology is specifically a field manipulation technology. So if you have a scientist that's skilled in field manipulation, you'll research that faster. You'll have a bonus.
That's all there's to it.
Pretty
It
much,
doesn't
yeah.
mean actually anything. It's just when
Well-
when the two match up, it goes quicker.
Basically, that's pretty much it, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Um, um,
Are we meditating
What?
now?
no.
Oh.
Isn't that more like
Oh. Well, this is the alien form of
Well, no, there's a system that I wanted to go build a starbase in, and then I just got refunded the resources. I don't...
Oh.
It's like,
Ooh,
oh, it couldn't...
First,
Huh?
you better go check out that system.
I know, that's what I'm doing right now. It's like, couldn't build a
Somebody beat you
starbase.
to it.
Like, I might have a problem.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, there's also that too, Varian. He mentioned from chat, if you match up the scientists with the research, you will get more selections from that tree to choose from when starting research.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So
cool.
if you
Okay.
So for example, as a spiritualist, going after psionics is a great thing to do. So if you get a scientist that has the psionics skill, using that to research, you're gonna get selections for psionics technologies.
Mhm.
Oh, this mother. Oh no. It's you, Tash,
What?
I think. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's another hive mind.
Oh.
Multiple hive minds.
Oh, you're
Yes.
gonna die, hive mind. Maybe not, because they have a much more powerful fleet than me. Oh, Nikes.
Don't hurt the hive mind.
They're awful. They need to die.
No, we don't.
Your hive mind's okay for now.
Oh no. My faction just founded, or my people just founded a pacifist faction. Oh no.
Oh dear.
That's not okay.
Gonna have to suppress that. That is
I
not-
can't believe this hive mind just did that. Ooh,
System
factions are
survey
starting to get
complete.
involved.
Huh. I need to take that system.
Oh no. This hive mind literally went and took a planet, a system with a planet that I needed in it. Hive mind stream sniped your system? Yeah, right though.
Construction complete.
Get
Oh my
wrecked.
God.
Construction ship, please. Thank you.
Sucks. It's an AI, too. That's the worst part.
Oh, the birth of space piracy.
Oh Oh yeah, that gets annoying. So you're gonna have pirates starting to raid your stations now and blow them up.
Yeah, but they're my people.
Yeah.
Evil.
I guess the hive mind isn't so perfect after all.
They're going to be
Oh.
dealt with. I don't know how.
Deal with them.
Tile blocker. Hostile fleet detected.
Okay.
Also, sorry if you can hear that banging in the background. The dog dropping his bone on the floor right above my head.
Well, my dog is so fast asleep, it's unbelievable. I think getting wet upset him quite a lot. I'd like to know how it is that my drones know how to build combat vessels and I don't.
What do you mean?
Mysterious wonders of the hive mind.
Yeah. I can make a construction ship, a
Spaceport
side ship, and
under
a colony
attack.
ship.
Oh, no, you can make military vessels. You do it through your starbase. You have to do that
Research
at
complete.
one that's upgraded. It can't be at an outpost, but say go to your home system and click on the
Okay.
starbase there, and then go to the shipyard.
Oh, Corvette.
Yep,
Well, we'll have a few
build
of those.
corvettes. So the thing I was talking about with the defensive stations, you build those through this whole menu as well. You go to the defenses tab, and then you can set those up, and that will start appearing around your starport that you're building them in.
Yes.
And then you have the star base tab, and that's where you build extra modules, which you can have. They're not all unique. They're not unique to the station. You can have multiple of the same module on the station. It's an FYI. And then you build buildings to give you
Anomaly
a little bit
found.
more of a bonus to that station, or even to your empire. Like there's the resource silo where you get plus 2,500 storage of energy and minerals. And that one's pretty nice. Man, this hive mind really messed things up for me.
So when you colonize a planet, the colony ship is actually lost in the process.
Yes. The colony ship turns into the like makeshift original shelter on the planet,
Oh, okay.
also known as your planetary. And then you'll have the option after you grow 5 pops on that planet to upgrade your planetary capital, and then you can build better buildings on that planet.
All right.
And there are multiple upgrades of the planetary capital.
Trust me to discover alien drag racing. Just for those of you who don't know, is I often go down to Santa Pod Raceway, where they do all the drag racing, top fuelers and all sorts of things. So I think it's quite cool
Sweet.
that I'm discovered it on an alien planet.
That's hilarious.
It knows me.
Oh, whoa! Your star bases don't have to be connected, do they?
No.
But then your
Oh,
territory is
wow.
not connected.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
wow.
you can use that
Complete.
mechanic to go cut off large sections of
Oh, I've been
space.
going about this all wrong.
Yeah, you could cut off large sections of space and then
Situation
kind of
log
colonize that
updated.
later. Because then,
Oh, I have been doing this all wrong.
Yeah, the game's super changed now, dude. Like from what it was before, it's insane. So yeah, what I've seen some people doing is going and like getting all the choke points cut off for like a very large section of space, and then they start filling that in and taking all the resources.
That's kind of what I was doing, except for I was just trying to keep all my territory connected. So I was like slowly wrapping around areas, but now I'm just gonna go straight for the choke points.
Yeah. It just costs a lot more influence. Unconnected bases cost considerably more. Yeah.
Dang, yeah. I don't have enough influence.
Yeah. That's the only downside to it. But if you can afford to do it, it's an awesome strategy.
Yeah, I need more influence.
Construction.
Especially in multiplayer. Especially in multiplayer, it's a great strategy. Takes a lot of time. Yeah, exactly, Buggy. In our game that we were playing, he kind of did that, and it's taking him forever
Construction complete.
to fill in the space where I just kind of... I found a few small choke points and took that. I like to try and play tall, which is taking advantage of as many systems, or as few systems as you can, but taking advantage of them to 100, 200, 300% their potential. So I mean that involves building habitats. Usually it's gonna be mega structures that you're building to get your resources and relying on that instead of having a large amount of space and getting your resources naturally from systems. Colonizing a lot of planets within a small physical space is a great way to do it too.
Anomaly found.
Some people consider building tall as like you only have 1 or 2 planets and then you rely the rest on just
System survey
territory and megastructures, but I disagree with that. I don't think that's playing tall in this game.
Yes, I won my first battle.
Nice.
I
Congrats.
didn't do anything at all. It just my starbase was stronger than the pirates.
Oh, you were actually attacked.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. Oh dang it! Pirates coming too now.
Is there an easy way to tell what kind of mines and stuff you have in a system when you look at it?
Like on the planet as well, or just?
No, just when you look at
system?
the system, so you know if you got all things mined in that system. Oh,
So
I think
the-
the number turns green then.
Yes, it turns green, but also another way to do it, and I like doing it this way, is to go down to the bottom right corner of the screen, and there's like a little checkbox on the far left end of that options bar down there. It's called the
Yep.
details map mode.
Yeah.
I uncheck it, and if you've taken advantage of all of the, if you've set up a mine on all of those available resources, it won't show up on the screen at all. If you still have resources to get there, it's going to show up under the system.
System survey complete.
Ah, I see. Okay, okay.
Yep.
Ah, that's good to know. Okay.
Yeah, it's a fun little trick.
Construction
Kind of
complete.
makes seeing things a little easier sometimes, especially when you get into larger pyres. Let's go. My fleet's going to attack these pirates. I have one extra ship than them, so hopefully I should do okay. It's pretty evenly matched, though.
It seems I have a special research available now, living metal.
Oh my god. That's awesome.
Whoa,
Holy crap.
that's like a late game thing. Is it really
Resource.
difficult for research?
Yeah, it would take 1,133 months.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't recommend going for it yet.
Yeah. If you found the resource already, that's pretty sick. Because the resource is really helpful.
So better not research it right away because it just would take too long.
Yeah, it'd take way too long. It's really inefficient and a waste of time and resources.
How can I improve that?
Honestly, just by playing the game and expanding your...
Okay,
That's
so
really
it
what it
will
comes down
improve
to.
over time. Okay. Mhm.
Yeah. And it looks like we're just about out of time here. So
Yeah.
I want to pause, and I'm going to save the game. So how do you guys like it for your first 2 hours?
Has it
It's
really
very
been 2 hours?
Just about. Yeah, more like an hour 45, hour and a half.
It feels like I've been playing for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, you really enjoyed it then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've been sort of listening to you guys and also started doing my own thing as well. And I'm sure I've made loads of mistakes, but it's been really interesting to do.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun game. I really enjoy Stellaris specifically. I have 596 hours in it now.
Damn. So I wonder how
yeah.
many I have at this point. I think I have less than you do.
I think so. You have way more hours than me in strategy games in general, though.
Well, in like Europa, I think I have like 3,000 hours.
Just strategy games in general. You played a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas I only have 430 in Stellaris, but Europa's 1,500 hours.
Yeah, that's insane. It's like me in
Yeah.
Rocket League.
It's okay. It's okay game.
Well, anyways, if you guys enjoyed that, I mean, perhaps we can pick it up next week. Let's discuss after the stream. If Buster, if you have to run, then we could discuss it later.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Lars? Okay. But you have to hop off now, right?
For the stream, yeah. I have to
Yeah,
get up
okay.
in 6 hours.
Oh, yeah, alright, so might want to get some sleep. It has been about 5 hours, so I want to thank you guys for stream for today. Thank you all for coming out, hanging out, and all the guys in chat, and you guys playing Stellaris with me. Seriously, it's been fun.
Yeah, man.
It's
You're welcome.
been great. Thank you for
Yeah.
hosting us and
Yeah,
for
of
setting
course.
this up. I really appreciate it.
Of course, Tash, thanks for the
Thanks for
Twitch
your
Prime sub, by
patience.
the way.
Hmm?
Hey, no problem, Buster. No problem. It's my pleasure to introduce people to this game. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Natasha, I said thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. That helps out a lot.
Oh, no problem. It doesn't
I'm-
cost me anything, so might as well help out.
True. Well, I'm putting all the money I'm getting through subscriptions and bits
Oh, you actually
and all
you know
that,
what?
putting that all towards the Stream Deck. So,
There you have mine as well.
Buster, dude, thank you so much. So, hopefully, actually, that's 8 subs now, dude. Guys, thank you so much. Holy crap, that's insane.
Language.
Sorry.
Only kidding. I'm sounding like Captain America now.
But yeah, hopefully I can get a stream deck sometime soon-ish, and hopefully up the quality of the stream and make things a little smoother. Maybe do some extra fun things. But anyways, thank you all for coming out. Appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow. I'll be playing Astroneer, starting same time, same place. And I will see you guys then. Peace out.
Bye.
So, goodbye.
Bye.
Well, there you have it. That was Stellaris, and as I say, I've split this into two. So there's part 1 and part 2. So depending on which one you've watched, if you haven't watched the other one, to look out for it. It was great fun, and I have to say 2 hours passed so rapidly. So I'm looking forward to doing some more of this and then to sharing it with you. But for now, From Tashlan and Charlie the dog and Puddin' and Pie the pussycats, you know we love you loads. Peace out, peeps.